Hello and welcome back to another Bad Movie Reviews review hosted by your favourite gun from down under, Ben. Fortunately, for all your sake, I am not naked. I know I make my plays on the film title, but you're only restricted with this one, unfortunately. But it is a film I've been looking forward to for a very long time. I am a big lover and advocate of the original Naked Gun films and Leslie Nelson in general, and it's a film. Once I saw Akiva Schaffer attached to direct and one of the writers on the film. It's also something I was looking forward to. And if you're not familiar with him, he's one of the members of the Lonely Island. Obviously, a frequent collaborator with Andy Samberg and wrote on Popstar Never Stop the Never Stop Never Stopping, I believe it was, and then Saturday a writer on Saturday Night Live for a fair amount, and then even did the Chip and Dale movie, I believe he directed as well, which um, I actually did think was a fun little movie. And this really plays into that comedy. Obviously, if you're expecting and you're familiar with the Naked Gun series, I'm just so happy to say that I had possibly the funnest time I've had this year at the cinema watching this. Now, first of all, Liam Neeson, man, he did a phenomenal job. His comedy chops in this film are fantastic and really had great chemistry as well with Pamela Anderson in the film, who plays Beth. And overall, the whole cast are really good in the film. They have great comedic timing. They really elevate the script itself. But obviously, the big thing here is the comedy aspect of the film. Obviously, it's a somewhat of a legacy sequel to a beloved original film series, and oh my goodness, my cheeks were hurting. I was laughing that hard through this whole entire film. It's 85 or so minutes, so it is a perfect runtime for a film like this. Not only that, when you've literally, and I mean literally, every 20, 30 seconds max, there is a joke, a visual gag, and the hit rate on this is just ridiculous. I kid you not, almost every joke landed for me, in my opinion. Even every visual gag, it was hilarious. Just you only have to go watch the trailer or the clip to understand some of them, of what you're getting there, and it's literally like that through the whole entire film. Obviously, the overall plot of the film is something that's going to be very bare bones. It is a film to make you laugh, and boy, did it succeed at that. I think it is the funniest film, and obviously I've seen films that might be a drama with comedy aspects, even horror with comedy aspects, but this is a full blown comedy, and it is the funniest full blown comedy I've seen in quite a while, and it is a genre that I think is really really going through a bit of a rough patch because there are films definitely with subgenres of comedy and comedy aspects in there, but full blown goofball comedies that are as silly as this, and I mean that fully complimentary, are really not around at all anymore. And even you went through your comedy renaissance through, when The Hangover and these films, late 2000s, early 2010s were coming out, and there was this massive comedy surgence. It's just something that's kind of been missing, and I kid you not, I do think this film will probably be one of the most important films of the year in terms of what it actually does for cinema in bringing back genre. I genuinely believe that. I really hope it does well because it is the perfect middle of the road. Like, it's nothing, it's not the best film of the year by any means, but it is the loudest I've laughed at a film, the funniest film I've seen in a long time. And I just had an absolute ball with it, and I really hope it does well because, like, man, I want to see 10 more of these. If they make these every year, 85 minutes, as funny as this, I could not give a damn. I would be there first night, sat down to watch it. It is that enjoyable of a film. It is a light watch. It is hilarious. I highly recommend it. I genuinely I recommended it to my dad, recommended it to a few people I know, recommended it to my dad. I recommended it to a few people I know, and I said, you need to go see this basically to them because I think it is a film that they will absolutely relish. And if you have seen it, I'd love to hear what you think, because I had an absolute ball with this. The cinema was erupting with laughter, which is just something I haven't seen lately. I haven't felt lately. It's just been something that's been missing, comedy in general in cinema, and it's something that I think is needed. I think we need something to laugh in these times we live in, you know. But comment below, let me know what you think of the film. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you do like the review, please give it a like. Follow for more, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.